Hello, it's the Toaster Party, and we're back with another episode of Budget Burning Abyss Control versus, this time it's a double feature, and this time it's Dark Magician again. Okay, our hand is sitting pretty good. We got a copy of Scarm, a copy of Farfa, then we're going to go into Dante, getting rid of the Scarm, so we get the Search, and then we mill off 3. We get a copy of Seer to hand, just so we have that thing in rotation. Our opponent is setting 3 in pass. Okay, noticing that they have only 13 cards in their extra deck and that they set 3 cards in pass, I feel like the cards I need to play around are stuff like Magic Cylinder, hey look, it's right there, and Mirror Force. So after that, they set 4 again in pass, so I'm gonna proceed to just summon the Tour Guide from the Underworld, summoning Edge and Sabers, because I want that in rotation as well, so that I can then use the effect of Edge and Sabers to special summon it to my side of the field, destroying everything on the back row and then burning my opponent for 2,000. My opponent draws Dark Magic Secrets. Oh, they're going to fusion summon into the Dark Magicians. Okay. Doesn't really do anything to me, because I'm going to then immediately go into Rubik. Rubik then to normal summon Farfa. Going to Virgil, the Rock Star of the Burning Abyss, which will then shuffle away their back row and then use Farfa to banish the Dark Magicians attacking for game. We're back with game 2, and this hand is not good. I'm going to set 3 in pass, and our opponent's hand is... I don't know, this deck seems pretty terrible, but they're going to set 3 cards in pass. I'm going to normal summon Calcab, the Malbranch of the Burning Abyss, and attack over their defense position monster. They're going to Crystal Seer, a copy of, I think it's Storming Mirror Force? Yeah, Storming Mirror Force. I'm going to Dynamicious away their copy of Eternal Soul, so they don't have that in rotation. They're going to then use the effect of Shard of Greed to tick up 1 on it. I'm going to then set a copy of Heavy Storm Dusters because they seem to run a lot of back row, so I'm going to Heavy Storm Dusters away both of those cards before I'm not able to activate any more traps. They're going to man with Wajat, seeing that I have a face-down Lost Wind, attacking over my Paleozoic Dynamicious, and I'm not sitting at the best place right now, and I draw a second copy of Karma Cut. Okay, this is not sitting pretty well. And they see that I'm running Karma Cut, so then they're going to activate Magician's Rod adding the copy of Dark Magic Circle, and they get a Dark Magician. I'm going to save the Karma Cut for the copy of Dark Magician, but things are not looking good, especially when I draw a copy of Cosmic Cyclone. And they just drew another copy of Magician's Rod. So I'm pretty much doomed here. They're going to Magician Souls for sending a copy of Dark Magician to the graveyard to special summon it, and then pop my Lost Wind, which I'm going to have to attack, but I already see that the writing's on the wall, and then they use the fusion thing, and I'm pretty much dead here. Back with game 3, and our hand's sitting pretty nice as compared to last game, because we have a copy of Tour Guide. Tour Guide normal summon to the effect summon Scarm, then go into a copy of Dante, setting 3, setting 1, and then going into a Beatrice, using Scarm's effect, add another Tour Guide to hand so we have a normal summon for next turn. Our opponent draws a pretty okay card. They then use the effect of Dark Magic Circle to get Dark Magic Circle. I'm going to use Calcap to bounce whatever, I don't know what that is, to their hand. They're then going to not do anything, so I'm going to normal summon the Tour Guide, go into a copy of Rubik, but for some reason it won't let me go into Virgil, so I will then go into Dante instead, which lets me mill off a Phoenix Rhino Warrior. And then I'm going to attack over their Crystal Seer, letting them add Dark Magician Girl? Doesn't seem like a very good draw, so I'm going to set my Dante defense position because that's what it does. And I have a copy of Sabers now in my hand to discard to whatever, just in case my opponent sets 4 back row and I can go into Topologic Trisbania. I'm going to use Dynamicious, sending off the Edge of Sabers, banishing their copy of Silent Magician level 4 so that they can't tribute away my Beatrice. I'm going to use Dante again, milling off 3, hitting nothing good. I attack into Quaking Mirror Force. I'm going to use Beatrice's effect, sending off Graph, which then, not thinking with how this actually interacts, I summon Farfa, which doesn't do anything. I then get Graph back to hand, though, so at least that does something. I have 6 cards in hand, I have 2 set monsters, my opponent's playing 60 card Dark Magician. I feel pretty confident in what I'm going to draw. I draw a copy of Cumulus, I then use the copy of the Edgem Sabers in the Ghost Ogre to then go into Virgil, the Rock Star of the Burning Abyss, which lets me summon Dante. I'm going to attack over the skilled Dark Magician, and then I'm going to attack into them for 1,000 with the Dante. Still feeling pretty good. I have Virgil. They have some plays with the Dark Magic Circle, getting them Dark Magic Kurt, and my brain hurts. They're going to banish my copy of Virgil, but they're not going to attack into all of my cards that have higher defense point values. I'm just going to normal summon Farfa, use its effect, banish the copy of Dark Magician, edge him Sabers to my side of the field, attack with Dante, and then send Dante to defense position, and then they get their Dark Magician back. They have 950 points left. I have no back row, so that Twin Twisters is doing them nothing. And they don't attack for some reason, but this time I'm just going to go straight into Nightmare Cerberus, discarding the Farfa, then using Dante's effect to add back Seer to my hand, use Seer's effect to special summon back Dante the next turn, but there wasn't a next turn because I just attacked for game here. Here we are with match 2, round 1 of the Dark Magician double feature. Our hand's not that great, and oh, they go into Red Eyes Fusion immediately, getting them Dragoon, but then they tribute it away with Illusion Magic. I am super confused, but I will take it. I'll step 4 back row and pass, they activate Dark Magic Circle, then they Monster Born, trying to get the Dragoon, but I have Fiend Griefing, so no Dragoons that I have to deal with this game. I activate Karma Cut to my side of the field, and now I got Tour Guide from the Underworld as my normal summon, feeling pretty good. Then I get Effect Failure, feeling less good, but I can start attacking in for 1,000 points of damage. So it's going to pass it over to the opponent. They draw nothing. Okay, I'm still feeling good. Draw a copy of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, which lets me go into Virgil, the rock star of the Burning Abyss, which then lets me shuffle away a card on their side of the field, then using the Fiend Griefing to send a Calcap to shuffle away another card. I don't see how they're going to out this card. They draw a brick, so I'm still feeling pretty nice. I'm going to attack again with Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. They then draw nothing again, and I'm going to, once again, go straight to battle phase and attack for game with Virgil, the Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. Here we are with Game 2 of Match 2 of Burning Abyss Control versus Dark Magician. And our hand is pretty okay. It's got some nice stuff as long as our opponent can't go on Dragoon, which they don't. So I'm going to normal summon the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and then I'm going to activate Scar, which gets Solemn Strike for some reason. I'm going to then Dante, mill 3, getting myself a copy of Seer onto my side of the field off of the graph that I sent off of the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and I then just attack for a lot of damage. My opponent summons Magician's Rod, getting them Illusion Magic. I then summon a copy of Heavy Storm Dust just to my side of the field, prepping it for when they activate the Magician's Souls. And I'm just going to pop 2 of their cards, the Eternal Soul, and then pop the, whatever it is the other card is they said. And then I'm just going to go into battle phase and just swing for game. Dark Magician, everybody.